Your Stola is concerned for your well-being. You have the look of a man who's been to the seventh hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars beyond belief. It beggars belief, sorry. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I would have accepted my lot with less grace.
Lady Stola, RaideDuku! A thousand pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Have I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals.
Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. I think this is... yeah. You didn't seriously think I would send you the running the length and breadth of Eorza for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Raide has no knowledge of your traditions. Perhaps you would be so good to enlighten him. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We five were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by their own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we'd do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few are capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the five of you deigned to test Raide with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He is a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked in the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Raide, however, is a kind and generous soul. I'm certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side.
Wily Upland is talentful plants maker, tricksy foe for mighty rockman.
I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five, the company of heroes, hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, RaideDuku, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, RaideDuku, Titan's Bane. RaideDuku, Titan's Bane!
Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun.
Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone.
Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Globby Falk cannot be coming to rescue this time.
Ah, Raide, you brave fool. Promise me when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landinel sends his regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, Raide, but this is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Raide. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Whiskat truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper La Nocia. There you will meet with Royal, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that his knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risk inherent in our method. Ah, hells. I'm cheating. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Royal is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across the Beastman Aetherite Sea. Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him. He speaks of an unamplified aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Raide. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlian lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I've long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ogomoro mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around a city that big wouldn't be right pain in the ass if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right to Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't we worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at that aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. So this is the aetherite the company of heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present states, this aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Raide. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you'll find there, so stint not in your preparation.
An overdweller. Yes, an invader from above. He uses our aetherites against us. He has the vile Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly.
Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa Laminsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you.
He has come! The Lord of Crags, Titan is come!
Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? The high vile kind cometh ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in the service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. But I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless overdweller, the myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Sons of man, murderers of my children.
You'll not want for succor, I promise you that.
I shall grind thee beneath my heel, mortal. I shall grind thee beneath my heel, mortal. For my hatred is unending, unyielding.
Careful, this isn't over yet.
Tremble before the might of the earth. To the last I grapple with thee. my children. Into the dark, you will not be denied.
The Lord of Crags, great fallen titan, has fallen!
The crimes of the overdweller shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kid who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your oppression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy.
Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Reptilian. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in a blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so?
It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized.
What you say may yet be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of the war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action.
Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from all done.
It not remained to mark his passing. Well, the Asians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics as well, at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the Kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Cape Bronze Lake. Agreed? I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Stola is keen to discuss your next task. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Raide. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. It is good to see you, Captain Dooku. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have personally confirmed. First Ifrit, now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Captain. Raide, this is Menphelia. Your Stola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what's more, both you and your Stola emerged from Okomoro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seemed as glad of this as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.